Let's get nuts.
You may fire when ready.
What?
Which is exactly what my therapist said to me. I'm here. It's been a few days. Yeah. Sorry about Wednesday. Pressure changes and the body went, hey, I don't like you anymore. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then yesterday I started a long-awaited 40 years worth of trauma therapy, which was that thing right there. Yeah, that's a trip. That's a journey. Yeah, it is. And it's only gonna get worse over the over the remainder of the year anyway, I guess. So anyway, enough of that. How are you doing? What's up? What's shaking and shit? How's Friday? How's your weekend looking? And stuff and things. Hey, there you go. Drink up. Well, I mean, I'm not in an anti-gravity environment. I will drink down, though. Because that's how gravity works. Gravity is a law. And I obey the law. So there. You're talking stuff and things? Yeah, generally. Generally, anytime I'm awake, yeah. Let me do a little volume adjustment here. Because once again, the music is just a hint loud in my ears. That's okay. Do you test the law often enough, though? Fuck you, Chris. Unfortunately, I test that law far more than any person should. Food, music, mental health, and neurodivergent shit, along with whatever else comes up. That sounds about right, yeah. It's true, however, that does not make you exempt from J-timing you out. I'm just saying. It doesn't make you exempt from that at all. And that's all. That's all. No biggie. Anywho. See? Just like that. Anyway, so yeah, trauma therapy. That's a fucking thing. That's a trip. On one hand, I do believe, yeah, I know, like Jade doesn't ever need a reason. On one hand, I definitely believe that everybody could use therapy. Yeah, because it can really help and shit. But right now, I'm diving back like 40 years to deal with like childhood trauma, and yeah, that's something that never got tackled before. So yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be something. Yeah. Just following orders. There was no order given, just a mild suggestion. That's all. No biggie. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna steer away from that topic now, because happier things. Well, I mean, for a little while. Do you think he saw a seduction? I actually didn't dodge a whole lot of school when I was in grade school. Not so much. When I got into high school, yeah, then there was a lot more of that. But also, because I they made the grievous error when I was in grade, was it 11 or 12? I don't remember. But I had like first block was free and open. It was a spare. So like I slept in every day until noon or later, you know. So that was, yeah, that was a terrible decision on their part. But what are you gonna do? Nothing, because that was 30 years ago. Anyway. So now that we've given ample time, how about that fucking Fallout show? How about that? Well, that quickly became like right up there in my top 5 list. Loved it. Yep, very, very faithful. I like the fact that they canonized it. As did Pocket. And okay. I believe you. But the fact that they canonized it, they put it after the rest of the games, and, you know, they're setting it forward, and that they announced yesterday that it was signed for a second season, so I'm very happy about that. Unfortunately, that now means we have to wait another, like, fucking 2 years, probably, until we get that, but... oh well, here we are. Aside that, I don't really watch a whole lot of other TV shows right now. I'm watching Discovery. I'm watching The Bad Batch. And I'm waiting for Strange New Worlds to come back around. And yeah, that's it. Been alluded to for the longest time. What's that? A backstory for dog meat? Wednesday, it's over. You don't even... yeah. Oh yeah, who dropped the bombs? Yeah. No, I like that. It was very well done. Production value was through the fucking roof. I enjoyed the shit out of that. The power armor, that was like a cosplayer's fucking dream looking at that. Because you could tell that was just one giant foam armor. And boy, oh boy, what a fucking job they did on that. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. Kind of made me want to get back into fucking making foam armors and shit. Kind of. Kind of. I've met me. I know how that game would play out. Answer? Not very well. Hurry up. Come on, phone. Hey, look at that. The fact the helmet tips up like Tony Stark's, that too. What I thought was funny, though, is with every step, how the helmet shook around like that. I thought that was funny. I mean, they could have, if they wanted to, they could have secured it better, but it really tipped off to me that it was a giant foam rig. But what a rig. And I can forgive it as storytelling. Yep. But, I mean, even seeing a whole bunch of them, you know, storming a place, that was just... It was great. My little Comic-Con heart was, it was all lit up with happiness seeing that. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Since you have elected yourself as Pocket's spokesperson, how is Pocket doing? Would you care to tell me what's going on in Pocket's life as well? Since, you know, I have no idea. But I should send a message tonight before I... but they're working. That's funny. Wednesday is a show I should probably sit down and watch, actually. Speaking of which, Jay. Oh, unrelated. Hey, Jay. So, the new pack that they announced today. Love me Wednesday. I'll love you every day. But yeah, that new pack that they put out today. Yes, for a hamburger today. Perfect. Who are they? Technovault. You see the new Technovault pack that was dropped? Now we're going to talk like nerdy music shit. Moving files since I got on the PC. Gotcha. Gotcha. Fair enough. Were you considering picking that one up? Because I had a thought. Only one. And then it ran away. And then I had to chase it around the house for about 15 minutes. And that sucked. And talking you into doing more. Well, I mean, yes, there is that. There is that for sure. Yeah, it's essentially it's the same company, right? Like I keep an eye on all of the production packs from it's called On Point, and Jay's keeping an eye on Technovault, right? They're the same company, right? They're done by the same guys. Yeah, the modern techno production suite. But yeah, they're the same company, right? So there's like a very, very heavy amount of crossover. And their shit is just like fucking beautiful. Right? Like a vast majority of the Revenge album was done using a lot of stuff from like including like presets and whatnot and shit from that pack. So speaking of which, hey, have you heard Revenge yet? Part 1. What really pisses me off about Revenge is, and it's just me being a nitpicky little bitch, is now that it's out. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, your version is so much better. So much better, I think. Anyway. It's more your style as opposed to the first rendition of it. Right? That sounds more like you. I don't feel bad. I just completely forgot about what the hell I was talking about. Anyway. Hello, dog. Hi, Bean. I see you. Hi, Bean. Come here, bubbies. Come here, babies. And I have no idea what this is about. What are you doing? She'll come in when she wants to come in, I guess. Eldest had first day of regulation therapy, where it's outside and definitely suited him. Nice. There we go. What are you doing, Sabine? What are you doing, Bean? Come on. Come on. Anyway. Yeah, I have no idea. She sure looks guilty for something, doesn't she? Hey! Hello, hello. Doggo, that's right. I don't know why she's just peeking in. But she sure looks guilty, doesn't she? What did you do, baby? Hi, Bean. Come here, babies. Hi. Hi. How come you're just peeking your face in? Or are you just tired after running around outside? Because it's beautiful outside, so I let her and Gooby run around. So I think maybe she's just a little tired. She's on the floor somewhere. I doubt it. Right? Because they were just outside ripping around. Oh, you tired? Look at that big yawn. Hmm? Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing, Beanie Beanie Bean? Hmm? And I just got you fresh water and everything. Yeah. What are you doing? I don't know what the hell she's doing. I should do a donate to my poor ass so I can afford a new Tech and Back stream tomorrow. I will actually, Jay. I'll make you a deal. She's a good pain in your ass. It's true. It is true. But I'll make you a deal. I'll get my knee pad. No knee pads required. I'll pick this one up. And then we can play a little game of Trazies. How's that? Done. All right, cool. More details to come this evening. Perfect. See, this is where it's great to have. See, this is what Nate and I used to do all the time, right? Before we had the full production suite of FL. Tomorrow coffee tonight. No, that's cool. That's cool. But before we had the full production suite, right? We had the very basic one, so we were just buying one plugin at a time, right? So it was like, okay, well, you pick up this one, then I'll pick up that one, right? So he and I used to do that all the time. But when it came to a lot of like the sample packs and shit, I was the one who picked up the majority of those. But, you know, that's what he and I used to do all the time, was just fucking back and forth. Am I the new Nate? You're not fired, Jay. No. Oh, here comes trouble. No, but you're not the only producer that I've traded shit with, so it's all good. That's right. If Jay is the new Nate, then Dan's fired. Gothic, hello, hello. Greetings, how are you? But production-wise too, I've done my best to like take the last week off and like not open FL. I've tried really hard not to, and I have a couple of times just to do a little bit of tweaking shit, but yeah, not to actually get into any writing or anything, because the crunch to get Revenge released really burned me out for some reason. Aren't making sense. Really? Checking. I'm gonna be down here. Hang on.
Squirrel.
Audio properties. Let's go into there. There it is. Okay, yeah, no, I wanted to make sure. Heard it quietly that time, yeah. That's why I triggered it, to make sure that to see, because you know how it is, right? On OBS, when you trigger a quick sound like that, it'll pop up it'll populate in the audio list once it's up there. So I had to make sure that it was there. But actually, you know what? I could even afford to probably bring that up a little bit more. Let's do that. Bring that up just a hint more. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, how I took the last week off of doing music stuff because I was trying to like reset the brain a little bit before I got into the next project. There you go, prime example. Cookie music. Cookies for everybody. Anywho. But yeah, so of course, after watching Fallout, what have I done? I've gotten into playing Fallout 4. So, hey, there we go. That's right. Enjoy cookies for everybody. What kind of cookies are they? What kind of cookies do you want? That's what kind they are. They're the kind of cookies that you want to enjoy. Perfect. But, yeah. Ginger snaps. There you go. I do love me a good ginger snap. Loft House are amazing. There you go. That will happen. Snickerdoodles. There you go. Spent hundreds of hours on base building. Yeah. See, I was talking to Shoes about this, and I had Fallout 4, it turns out, on my PlayStation. And, which is why I was looking for it on the computer here, and I'm like, I can't fucking find it. Where the hell is it? I thought I had it with, through Epic, right? I didn't have it on Steam. I thought I had it through Epic. Trying to pull the Snickerdoodles. But no, it turns out I had all of that on my PlayStation, which when I went to reinstall Fallout 4, I couldn't find it because the first time I played it was on the PlayStation, but I only got as far as the first Deathclaw, when you first, like the very beginning, when you meet the Minutemen. I got as far as that, and then I don't remember what happened. I got sidetracked on something else. Something else took my attention. I never played any farther than that, it turns out. So yeah, I went to I went to grab a copy of it through Steam, and fucking Shoes bought it for me, jerk. So I'm like, you bastard. So yeah, that's yeah, that happened. And then of course with the big sale going on, because I had a copy of New Vegas on Epic, but I'm like, no, I want the Ultimate Edition, so I bought it for myself on Steam because it, yeah, the Game of the Year edition. So because I wanted all of the extras and the goodies. Why? I don't know. I might not make it that far. Who knows? But I mean, I want it just in case I get that far with it. But yeah, so right now I'm playing some Fallout because, I mean, how many people are now that the show has come out, right? And that they decided at the same time that they were going to do up to 85% off the game. So, you know, picking a copy up for $7, fucking $8, $10 for the Game of the Year edition. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Thanks, Gabe. Take my money again. Son of a bitch. Yeah, chocolate. I hope you'll do. I love sand tarts and peanut butter cookies. Sand tarts. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it ever so quickly, I got my discount code. We're just going to check out with PayPal right now. Because I have the window open. Because I was looking at it beforehand. I am not a robot. And I bet ya. Yeah, what the hell is a sand tart? I've never heard of a sand tart before. I mean, I have a lot of dirty things that come to mind when I hear sand tart, but that's probably not it at all. A hooker mermaid. I mean, because why not? They looked interesting when I Googled them. Yeah, no shit. Hey, Sandra's in the house. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Done. Hey, Jay. I'm not a fan of most nuts. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, settle down over there.
If you only knew the power of these nuts.
Just saying. I'll make him share it on Discord. I said most, not all. Hey, I see what you did there. I hope your pain levels were better today. They were better today because it's starting to get nice out, and the pressure in the air pressure was not enough to make me feel like I was being crushed. So there's that. So hooray! Thank fuck for that. I know this song. Nate, speaking of Nate, the guy who we're trying to convince to get back into writing music. Meanwhile, he's trying to convince everybody else to get into playing Warcraft. Nuts aren't on the ones that my mom makes. Fair enough. I'm waiting for it to warm up here. Well, I mean, it's only 4 degrees right now. But, I mean, it's... the air pressure doesn't fucking suck and hate me. So, DJ So-So. It's true. Hey, Jay, guess what? I'm just thinking about a girl. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about. I did it. So yeah, I've got it now. I hate the cold so much. Glad we don't get most of it from where I'm from. Where are you at? Hey, kiddo.
I'm here. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm here, smart ass. How was your little day?
It was good. I made Naheligo.
Yeah?
One of the Ultra Beasts. The jellyfish that I doubt anyone can pronounce the name of.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure that I'm getting it right.
Oh, that's fair. The West Coast is fine, right?
Mom said I can have ice cream. So I'm getting ice cream.
So you're getting ice cream.
I also made a quick stop to the store because I found $1 in the Legos at the library.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get at the store?
The only thing I could afford.
What's that?
Those Popeyes candy sticks.
Okay.
They're really tasty though.
Yeah, there.
Bring it down, get down, get down.
Oh, hey, did you want to show everybody your new haircut?
Oh yeah, I do. Close, close, close.
And yes, very sassy.
Right now,
Not even. Jason getting sassy.
but hello.
Hello. So yeah, Jason got herself not just one haircut, but all of them.
I got bangs.
That's right, you got bangs, yeah.
I got my hair a little shorter.
Uh-huh.
My hands hurt because I was carrying the trumpet case.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to do that for two days.
That's true, but you should probably like practice on it at some point this weekend.
Yep.
Since that is like the one thing that you don't do.
Yeah.
Hey, sassy, funky Jason.
Hello.
You look wonderful, very nice.
Thank you.
All right, go get yourself some ice cream.
Okay.
Where are her goggles? Yeah, that's a good question. Child, where are your glasses? That didn't answer my question. Downstairs in your room, maybe? Pocket will be pleased there, dude. Miss Squinty Squinterson, yeah. Yeah. Constantly on her case about that. But yes, by proxy, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. So, I'll clear up some room on my Google Drive and I'll throw it up there. We can pass back and forth. Actually, or even better, I think Shu still has the 100 gig. Anyway, I digress. Is she gonna learn freaks? She might. I think that'd be awesome if she did. That'd be hilarious. What are you doing for the recital this year? Oh, little Timmy Trumpet. I'm just making up stories over here. I have been summoned. You have been summoned. Even though you've got no sound. Yeah, exactly. Well, I hope you can lip read. Or that your captions are on. And you can whack the oven door. Yeah, I'll do that. Because the oven is an idiot. That's right. That's how the story goes in our house. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Trying to remember what canonized this story around here. Around our house, the oven is an idiot, and the reason that happened is because it would not cook Jace's popcorn shrimp. That was a very long time ago. That's right, but it's still canon in our story that the oven is an idiot. What ritual did he use to summon them? The ritual of Bibbidi Bobbidi DM. I waved my magic DM wand. Jace's hair, that's what it was. Jace's hair summoned. Do you hear that? Your hair is magical. It's summoned Pocket. Yay! It's also canon in this house that Jace is mini Pocket. So, there's that. Out of the kitchen. Yes. It's because you eat a lot. That's right. Yes, because your pronouns are nom. Or what? No. Uh-huh. I will not accept that. I think we all know Juan gets in DMs. I mean, there's that. But princess in another castle. That's right. That is correct. Jay says the princess in our castle. So that's all that matters. Ah. Yes, you can. Jay's pronouns are get fucked. I don't have that sound on here anymore. Speaking of canon, started playing Fallout. Hey, very nice. Have fun. Don't commit war crimes. I mean, I try not to. Dame it? Who are you turning into a dame? Are you talking about your wife? If I'm getting an Om-Nom badge, I need to send it to Jace too? Well, yeah. I'm gonna be like, some guy started streaming. Like I told you.
If you only knew the power of these nuts.
What can I tell you? You start in moving games. It's true. I've yet to be convinced to play a pew-pew game. Well, I mean, you know, Fallout's a pew-pew game. And I'm all about it. That's my thing lately. Up until I decide to get back into, you know, working on the next music project. Was not prepared for the beginning. What's that, the rush where you had to make it to the vault before getting your ass fucking nuked? One of the few pew pew. That's a mumble. I'm not going to try to convince anyone to play anything. You have enough of that persuasion going on for other people. You know what you should really play? You should play this. When it was in the vault. Oh yeah, for the whole setup of the story. Yep. If people want to play something, they will. It's true. Which is why I will not play Call of whatever. If they need convincing, they won't enjoy it. That's true. It's the same as somebody trying to quit something. If they don't want to do it for themselves, then they are not going to. I tell people not to play Call of Duty. Hey, because your brain's on fire, that's why. It's true, he does. Look at the pot calling the kettle black. I mean, that happens. A lot. It turns out. But that's okay, Jay. You can tweak and you can freak 8.5 days a week. Oops. Okay. Plug in. Start charging. Thank you very much. I should be home around... There goes wife texting me shit again that makes no sense. I should be home around 6 Wednesday. We'll leave around 8:45. I'm supposed to drive my wife down to get picked up to go and hang with my sister this weekend. If you get home Wednesday at 6, the whole weekend will be ruined. Here's my dick move for the day. Yeah, see you next week. Oh, here comes a reply. Oh, that's the fourth wall notification that I don't seem to be getting on my stream for some reason. Loudness, the fact I can't aim for shit. I'm not very good at aiming either. Oh yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. Addicts can still abdicate for abstinence. Stop breaking the fourth wall. Hell no. I'm all about the fourth wall. Even if it's just for people picking up free shit. I don't care. That's what it's there for. Oh, shit. Anyway. So yeah. We're still working on this here. Still working on it. We would like to be able to have another rave. And, I suck at video games, but here I am. No comment. Anyway, I'm not going to put out a date until we get at least halfway there. Optimus Vader. Yeah, I figured as much. You know the next thing I should do? I should maybe finish getting the license for Hurt so I can actually put that one out on Spotify. That'd be kind of sweet. And then release that and put that video out, because I have that one in progress as well. I've got so many in progress that I'm trying to do, and then I just fucking bounce to something else, and it's almost like I have all 80 of them HDs. You see the drummer guy? Yeah, what's his name? Seth Drums? Yeah, I saw that. It's just internal ableist, and says you have to be good at something in order to play it. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Woke up for a phone call, trying to schedule an appointment with new mental health provider. Nice. Or is it? Prioritize computer for bandwidth. Fair enough. So does that mean you're going to start streaming Call of Duty again? Very, very much so. Good. Of course, anything that looks even remotely close to the word cadet, I'm sure it's going to jump to. I'm just happy that my phone now autocorrects to shit instead of away from shit. And, you know, small victories. Even when I was trying to type in the word shot, it autocorrected it to shit. So, I mean, it was one of those, like, I'm so proud of you moments, but still you're wrong. It's all about the effort. Oh, calm down there, Booter. Alright, there we go. Gotta decide one. Well, I mean, summer break's coming up right away. So there's that. You have time over the summer? Never know. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to mention. The top donators for this are going to be getting a discount at my shop. So basically you're getting, if it's one person, we're giving them $50 off at the merch shop. If it's going to be more than one person, I'm going to split the difference. So far, we've got 3 people that are winning. So I'm going to have to, I'll probably split it, I don't know, $20 a piece or something if it remains that way going forward. But yeah, if there is one clear top donator, then they're going to get a $50 discount coupon at the merch shop to get any of the new stuff. Exclamation merch will take you there, or just go to squirreldad.com. And there's tons of freebies and shit, including the Revenge album. Hey! See, there you go. Right there. Yay. Well, hello, StreamLootsBot. Nice to see you. Wonder if I should add some more cards to that. I would, but I've been so goddamn busy with everything else. It's almost like I put too much shit on my plate intentionally. And there's freebies. We already have good. No, I mean free Chris. Because Chris is in like a little jail cell in her house. That's going to be our next fundraiser. Is free the bees. Not the bees! Yeah! Anyway, sorry. Be able to stream free the Chris, yeah. Free the bees. I'm expensive as shit. Fair enough. Free the bees. It's like free the bush, but not. Chris wants to be free. That just turned into a whole little fucking operatic scene in my head. Probably the worst idea ever. Oh well. Oh well. Oh. My knee, however. Actually, my knees have been bothering me a whole lot as of late. Again, I want to thank the air pressure around here when it got all overcast and rainy and shit for the last couple of days. To be free and be careful. What is a bee dressed as for Halloween? I don't know. You're the bee's knees. I feel like my knees were attacked by bees. Boobies. No, there you go. So again, hashtag free the bees. Sorry, we're not on Kick. I forgot about that. My bad. Excuse me. That's right. Tater tits. Cheese tits. And yes, you're right. That was George Carlin that had that. Hips have been hurting off and on since the 1st of April. Well, April Fool's hips. Silly demon, tits are for kids. Silly kid, tits are for demons. I got nothing.
Oh, yeah!
I took my meds today, but apparently I just can't focus. April Fool's hips. He screamed like blue fucking murder. Hey, good song. Where else is he supposed to get his demon milk? I mean, that's a very valid question. You won't get it at Jay's shop, that's for sure. Tits for demons. Sign me up and send this way. Yes. You know what I totally forgot to do? And my streaming is bad and I should feel bad. There we go. Little shout out for Lady Z. Little chicken nugget over here. Hey, chicken nugget. But they're attached. I mean, fair enough. Have to get in and around all the bot things there. I don't think this. Well, I mean, the answer maybe, not imagery of it or video of it. That's for DMs. Just saying. The random, oh, you're not paying attention thing? Yeah, mine do that far too often. Like, far, far too often. Especially in my right. Depends on the kind of nudes. You know, if they're ramen, that's acceptable. Spaghetti type, that's acceptable. If you get into like the really weird ones, I mean, maybe not so much. You're fond of the pad thai? That I'm cool with the pad thai. Spicy udon, there you go. Actually, a lot of the Asian type noodles I'm a big fan of. That seems to be my my bullshit cooking style. I always seem to like try and default more towards like Asian cuisine when I'm trying to cook something. I don't know why. It just kind of happens that way. Yes, I remember tofu for you. Whenever I make it, you can go fuck yourself. Only Asian nudes got it. Because it's spicy like you, yes. Yes, the kind of noodles that go...
Knock, knock. Who's there? Go fuck your face.
Yes, those ones. Alright, I see we have a little yellow light on, so that means that we are going to
I just wanted
jump...
to be a real
The
squirrel.
system demands that
the
you
bus
take a
wants more
selfie and
selfies.
send it to them.
Alright, I will do that. Actually, you know what? I'll do that right now, and then we will have ourselves a little self-care break. Actually, no. I'm not going to do it on stream. I'm going to go take a selfie with Sabine, and I'm going to send you that. So, yes, we are going to have our self-care break. Let's do that.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Go get yourself some water, have a snack, go to the bathroom, stand up, have a stretch, but we'll be back in just a moment. But first, let me take a selfie.
I'm just calling to say I...
calling to say I... I feel you beside me when I close my eyes. Sometimes I feel like I am losing my mind. Don't ever let go. Don't ever let go. Don't ever let go. Don't ever let go. But I can hear your voice like an echo. Oh, tell me that you won't ever let go. Oh, but I can hear your voice like an echo. Oh, tell me that you
Okie dokie. Hope you were able to grab yourself some water or a snack or just have a stretch. I got up and I took a selfie. I lied. I did not take a selfie with Sabine. I took one with Jasa. I'm sure. Shoulders, knees, and toes, but not the head. Anyway, I don't know if I'm sorry for that or not. Your joke was bad and you should feel bad. Anyway. Offended or on the pots? If you have a handle sticking out of your ear, then I would be concerned. Your hips hurt the most? There was a handful of jokes that came to mind right there, and I'm like, no, just leave it. That was one of them. Hey, they don't lie, which means if they hurt, then they're telling the truth. Dr. Pepper with cream soda, took the meds while I was on break. Excellent choice. Excellent. I do not have Dr. Pepper with cream soda, but I do have Dr. Pepper Zero. I'm not having one right now, but I mean, obviously, because decaffeinated coffee-flavored Brunswick rings. Don't ask what I just said. Hitting the Day Club about 4 months ago. I'm still trying to figure out how to unsubscribe. There are so many like parental jokes that line up with that. How do you unsubscribe from that? Fucking kids. Goddamn kids, get off my lawn. Mine is dogs. My Headache of the Day Club was founded by, like, Dosey and Django and Sabine. And sometimes Goob, but not very often. He's a good boy, that one. Usually. Get off the grass. Nate, if this turns into a fucking ballad, because I don't remember your album because it's been so long. Okay, no, I remember this one. That just reminded me. Hey, Jay. I actually have a hard copy of the album. Of Nate's album. What the fuck, eh? How's that for some obscure shit? Eh? The song that's playing right now, this is an album that Nate put out by himself, his solo album, from, what's the year on this? 2011. Yeah, 2011. So yeah, somebody's gonna have to let Nate know that I was showing off his actual hard copy album on the stream today. But yeah, it's a little soft cover, still in the cellophane. Yeah, this one here's I've got a few in my drawer over there. I actually have a few. I think I have like a half dozen of them or something. But yeah, still in the wrapper. But yeah. Graduated high school that year. There you go. The A escaped. You know, chloroform. Did you get a visit from the Ether Bunny this year? I make no apologies for any A that escapes from it. No. That's right, we don't cage that. I make no apology for it, ever. The same with sorry. Combine the two of them. Sorry, eh? That's right, free the A. It goes along with free the B's. That's right, unapologetically Canadian over here. Which is ironic because, you know, apologizing. Free the A, fuck the B. I mean, it's better than fuck the B in the A. Or is it? Anyway. Yes, with consent. Of course. Sure, why not? Just remember, there's the consent. That's right. Rawr. You know what that means? I have to do this now. Draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rawr, rawr. Brendan's tired, eyes are, and on that note, I will go to bed. Sandra, you have a wonderful, wonderful rest. I hope you have a great weekend, a great rest of your day, or that being sleep, and all the best to you. Chris will always give Jay consent. I mean, not always. I think my word is huh. I mean, there's that word a lot too, but that has to do with audio processing disorder. I can be persuasive, ask Polar Bear Dad. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Dan's a sucker, though. That's the problem there. And now every time I look at the screen, my eyes are being drawn to the cupcakes right here because I've got Jace's school snacks behind me there. Hey, come here. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Who wants $20? Who wants $20? Who wants $20? Jamie! Hello, hello. Maybe more than just him. I'm not going to further add to that. I'm just going to say. Just give me 20. Yep. On my common word. I'll take 20. We're handing out 20s now, are we? Well, feel free to throw them this way, so that we have more to give to the Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. Drop by, I'll give you 20. What's that? 4 times? Did he say 20 and make it hurt? Because then it's like 4 times in a donkey punch. And 20 billion. Well, wouldn't that be nice? In a perfect fucking world. Oh well.
These nuts.
Excuse me. Needs more coffee. And in comes the Beach Boys. Have at it. That remix is all yours. Take it away. Take it away, Jay. You could do it. Hell, I'll give you more tools to do it with. Ear work? I was gonna say, I bet you meant earworm. We're just proving this over and over. But that's all good. Today... Well, I think we all know the answer to that. And it's the same thing that's wrong with pretty much all the rest of us. Usually, yeah. Mine too. Your fingers are dyslexic. Well, hey, you know, we're all assholes. Oh, there's that. I don't know how that necessarily... plays into a part of it, but I mean that's just kind of like a comorbidity. Yes. Wow. See, look at that. My lips totally went dyslexic there. But yeah, comorbid assholishness. Fingers with assholes walks away. And we'll have to talk to Chris about that because she's the one who still needs to give the consent. Because, you know, fuck the B and the A. Anyway, we're not going back to that. Back to the... I swear the meds have not kicked in yet. I don't know why. I am medicated. What the fuck? What the cinnamon toast fuck? There was this one time, at band camp, was it? That's a doctor's job. Is it though? Is it really? Ban? Are you kidding? You play into half the entertainment. What are you talking about? My stim eggs. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. Speaking of stim eggs. Okay, yeah. So if you don't have any stim eggs, you can get yourself 15% off on them. They're also having a Kickstarter for the misshapen ones right now. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, so yeah, during therapy yesterday, the stim eggs were like my big fucking go-to. Like, big time. Now in glow in the dark, right? They do have those, yep. You're too funny to ban. Let me get my G string and paste. G's perfect. I'm sure I have. I know this is not the first time that I have said that you seriously overstate your position. But yes, glow-in-the-dark ones, last I checked were available. I need to check in with them is what I need to do, because they haven't told me a whole lot as of late. Last I checked, though, the glow-in-the-dark ones sold out really quick. But I still have mine sitting down here. I have a position. Yeah, usually it's bent over with your hands around your ankles. Anyway. You picture Jay in a glow-in-the-dark G-string? First off, I apologize for that mental image happening to you right there. I'm the one who's going through the trauma therapy right now. I did not mean to share that directly with you. I'll give you 5 minutes alone. And what you do in those 5 minutes are none of my business. Speaking of glow-in-the-dark stim eggs. Neener, I got my... Oh, you got your glow-in-the-dark ones? You got yours? Nice. Mine are in my little stim toy bucket right over here. Haha! These are my glow-in-the-dark ones, which need to get a... Well, now that the sun's all out and shit, I gotta put a good charge on these things. That's what I should do. Who's got the brain cleaner? Did someone say cleaner? I'm just saying. We've got squirrel detergent, that's right. As you can see, the container of it right back here. I still have the container of that. Which, by the way, the label for that is still on the Patreon for anybody. I'm here to get things dirty, not clean. I mean, fair enough. Of course you do. Yes, of course I do. I have to. As you can see, the squirrel detergent mug is right there. Which I need to double check if I have a squirrel detergent mug on fourth wall. I want your autism card. You can't have it. But I feel like I almost need to design like an autism card so that we can all be card-carrying members. Fuck, there's a handful of cards that I could design. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's great. Why don't you get more merch ideas going? Jesus Christ. Well, now I have to write this down. Thanks. Now you can say you're a card-carrying autistic. Well then. That's what happens when you knock over the vape. I mean, that's yeah, that could happen. Is that like dropping your headphones and banning Danny? Just come with a spare for when you lose the first. It should. Actually, you know what I should do is do a design, but make it like on a printable sheet where you've got like 6 of them, so that way you can just cut yourself a new one whenever you need. Or we could take some shit off the platter before we add more. Yeah. You actually have an ADHD card? Do you actually have a card? Because I don't. I've got 11 pages of paperwork, but I don't actually have a card. I found a hug dispenser. Look at that. I feel like a card would be helpful. There we go. A couple more ideas to add to that. And I don't have the paperwork. That's right. It's something you can buy. Really? You have to DM me a link. What the shitballs?
Let's get nuts.
Hello, anonymous person donating 25 sub. Jesus Christ. Well, thanks, anonymous person, for jumping up to a level 6 hype train right out of the gate. Such a thing as inappropriate demon card asking for a friend. I'm sure that could be designed quite easily. That'd be cool for like a bookmark-like thing. Yeah. Ooh, bookmarks. Hey, there's an idea. That was something that I said I was going to do for Jasa, too. Anywho. How's it going? Well, I mean, right now, I'm just kind of like, wow, what the fuck just happened? Hey, biddies, biddies. Look at that, filling the cup up. Look at that shit right there. Fill that. Take that cup and fill it up. Boom the cup. And try and blow that motherfucker up. We haven't done that in a long time. Earlier, kiddo therapy, funny go in with the ponies because of the mud. Through multiple mud puddles. Jesus Christ. Y'all be crazy. Y'all be motherfucking crazy. I wonder if, before I get back to doing production stuff, if I should maybe take a couple of days and just focus on merch stuff. I feel like that might be an idea. A mass random hug. Hey, look at that. Random hugs everywhere. I hope you're okay with huggies, because Jamie has just decided that everybody's getting a hug. I'm gonna feel it later. That's what I should do, I think. Shoes, what do you think? Before I go... as he fucking blows everybody up. A couple days and fucking relax. Well, I mean, there's that too. In fairness, it doesn't really take a whole lot of the mental toll to work on some merch stuff. It really doesn't, right? Because I'm a graphic designer by trade. So, I mean, that's just... I've been doing that for... fuck, since 1998? Or something? Like, shit, I'll sit in a VC and just talk with you guys while doing graphic shit. You know, so it doesn't take a whole lot. Does custom coffee? Yes, they do. However, I think it's a minimum that you have to purchase. Like, I think, don't quote me on that. I think it's like a minimum 300 or 150 or something, right? So, like, you have to pay for 150 of them or guarantee that you're getting rid of that many. Something like that. Parallel play, follow with me. Yeah, I do that too. I think merch stuff is fine. It's older shit sitting around the idea on the shelf for months first. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that later tonight? Well, once I get back from Calgary, you're probably going to be in bed by that point. Looking, but I don't see the cards. Hey, Kojima, how you doing? And cheers to you as well. Also the sunflower line. Graphic shit, isn't that only squirrels? Well, I mean, if you want to get to my Patreon, that's right, onlysquirrel.com. That's and Jamie's like on the ball there. Hey, that's what that is. Or privacy. Don't ask me how I know. Meanwhile, I'm struggling with free photo editing apps because unemployed freelance graphic Do you, have you tried Photopea? Photopea is an online browser version of Photoshop. And it is free. They do have a paid version, but that's the one that I currently use because I'm getting very, very tired of Adobe ripping me off, essentially. Plan after kids go to bed because I don't want backseat gaming or spoilers. Oh, from the kids. Fair enough. Had a couple of beers, just chilling. Excellent. Much love from Norwegian Plumber. Hey, it's all good. Enjoy your couple of beers and enjoy your chilling. What a wonderful way to fucking kick the weekend off, right? And much love for the hype train there. To our anonymous donator. Appreciate you. Yeah, but it sounds like I'm driving to Calgary at like 8:45. Well, driving to Olds, technically. She's getting picked up in Olds. So that's like an hour down and an hour back, right? So I'll be home like 11-ish. Don't even need to pick up Panda tonight. Oh, really? Oh, shit. We can do it after stream. Because the wife's not going to be home until 6. Right? And she's got the car because I didn't work today. So, yeah, well, let's do that. Well, what time is it now? Yeah, we're getting close to wrap-up time. I guess we're all a big, happy family in here. Fuck yes, we are. 100%. If you haven't hung around a whole lot, then I'll give you the quick introduction in case you forgot or did not know. The whole community here, we are a giant neurodivergent community. There are a lot of us that we do treat this community like a family because in many cases there are a lot of us that we don't see eye to eye with our actual families because we have neurodevelopmental conditions that a lot of them they accuse us of using it as an excuse, or you know, like things like autism, ADHD, etc., etc. So yeah, we're definitely a very tight-knit community, shall we say. Very inclusive and very definitely give off a big family vibe, that's for sure. Nothing going. She went out to Earl's for drinks with coworkers. All right, cool, and welcome aboard, Kojima. Or don't believe we have, yeah. And it's a safe space, 100%. It absolutely is. It says so right there. And welcome to the server. I talk to you way more than my family. Me too. Same. I'm part of the family who thinks I'm using it as an excuse. Yeah. Yeah, my father and I got into it about that. But yeah, in a lot of cases, we do... we try and support each other the way that families should. Thanks, Shoes, for that. Yeah, Hug Dispenser. If you're not using Photopea, check this out. Because like I said, it's an online browser version of Photoshop, essentially. Yeah, we support these nuts. Chicken nuggets. Ah. And I would lick a demon, but I'm afraid I would get the demon milk in my mouth. But yeah, Photopea is the one that I use most often. And I'm cool with it. That's right, support that bitch. If you are depressed, does that count? Yes, it does. Depression is a condition that we have a lot of people that depression is very, very highly comorbid. And bye Z, have a good time at Cadets. We'll talk to you later tonight, I'm sure. But yeah, depression is something that is very, very highly comorbid with a lot of the neurodevelopmental conditions that we have. Photographer can give me some tips and tricks for noisy, low-light photos. I am not a photographer. I'm not sure how that extra R got in there. But yeah, I'm not a photographer per se. So I'm not fantastic at giving photography tips. I just kind of point and click and hope for the best. If you're happy and you know it, it's your meds. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, depression, very, very highly comorbid, Jesus Christ, with ADHD, autism, etc., etc. Why? Because these conditions are fucking depressing. They absolutely can be, right? They have their upsides. They have far more downsides. Or they can, rather, have far more downsides. It's not fair for me to say that they do. They can, right? Because they are spectrum disorders and they affect everybody differently. So in my case, I can only speak for me. In my case, yeah, there's a shit ton of depression that comes with them. Because of beating up on yourself for all of the things that, all of the executive dysfunction that your brain has, right? Where I could, for example, sit here at 3 o'clock in the morning, continually tell myself that I have to get up and go to bed, but I can't physically make myself get up. My brain does not allow me to. Why? It's being a dick, right? Or the times where I forget something continually, and the number of times that I'm beating up on myself because I keep forgetting the same thing over and over that my wife has told me repeatedly, right? You need to remember this. You need to remember this. You need to remember this. And then I fucking forget, right? So then, of course, I beat up on myself for that. Depression can be a symptom or it can be its own thing. Yes, that's true as well, Siege. It can absolutely be a part of a comorbidity caused by ADHD, or it can be its own thing. Absolutely. Going to uni on Friday, our week starts on Saturday. ADHD now we're never mode is getting frustrated. So like the waiting mode part, that part sucks. Speaking of going to bed, it's 1 a.m. and I should probably sleep soon. That's fair. Bus wants to remind you are not alone. We hold you on our hand, we hold you in our head, we hold you in our heart. There's also squishy hugs for anybody who wants them. And yeah, so like I said, see, very, very supportive community we've got here, where a lot of people have their own little exclamation commands of support, right? Yeah, we definitely have a lot of choose ways where the screaming to stop until it proceeds with the meeting. Thank you, Anonymous. I don't know if it was anonymous, that's for sure. I don't think it was Nani. Burn. Oh yeah, we've definitely got a lot of that supportive vibe going on here, for sure. Don't know the spoons to deal with them, and that's fair. That is totally fair. But the thing is, like, even when you know, and you logically know that this is why you did it, this is why, you know, you forgot these things, when you logically know that you should not be hammering on yourself, still, your brain's a dick that way. Are there any submissions? Not that... Hang on. That's an old one. No, there are no recent ones. How you been? Well, let me tell ya. Overall, I've been busy as shit. I'll save my... Yeah, save your points. Looking at pics of me. Overall, I've been busy as shit. A lot of that is self-induced because I released an album last Friday. So there was a lot of pressure to get that done and get that put out on time. And then any of the merch designs for it, any of the extra stuff on top of that. And then outside of my fun stuff, I started doing 40 years worth of trauma therapy yesterday. So that's a thing. And yeah, that's something that I always say everybody could use therapy in their life, but especially when you're dealing with shit that has been affecting you for pretty much all of your life, and, you know, you haven't addressed it. I've acknowledged it repeatedly over the course of my life. I've never addressed it, but it's going to be a fucking journey, that's for sure. Triggering emotional regulation. Now I'm feeling hopeless about my photography. Can someone reassure me and talk me out of considering giving up my favorite hobby? Okay, I will do that for you right now. That's easy peasy. The amount of times, my good hug dispenser friend, the amount of times that I get frustrated on my hobbies, such as music production or animation or graphic design or video stuff, the amount of times that I will get frustrated on something like that, and I will have the little voice in the back of my head tell me to quit, to give up, because you suck at it, you're no good, you're never going to get it right. You know that little scene in, what was it, Sesame Street? I'll never get it right, never, never. And the guy slams his head against the piano. Yeah, or your brain's doing that to you. That happens to me so often. But all you have to do is stop, take a breath, walk away from it for a few minutes. Get yourself some water, have a snack, something like that. Just take a step back, right? And come back to it a few minutes later, an hour later, or the next day, or something like that. Speaking of, get some water. It's coffee, but close enough. But come back at it with a fresh pair of eyes, a fresh pair of ears, right? A fresh mindset. Don't give up on it. Never give up on it. You are only going to improve by making mistakes, right? You know the amount of times that people say that failure is the only true key to success? It's true. And I'm telling you this as somebody who has done graphic design and music and animation for 15, well, music production I've done for 25 years. Animation I have done for 12 years. 12-ish years. Graphic design I've done for just about 30 years. Right? So, coming back at it with a fresh perspective. Right? Sometimes you just have to get up and walk away. That advice works for everything. You have to fail to learn. That's true. You are not necessarily going to learn from your successes in the same way that you are going to learn from your failures. Right? A failure is a learning moment. Regardless of what it is. A failure is always going to teach you something. Right? So never be afraid to fail. If you fail, that's a step in the right direction. It absolutely is. So don't give up on your photography or any of that stuff. Sorry, just catching up. Or maybe they aren't here in the Plazi Taco? Oh, the ones that I was looking at were old ones. My way number 4. Don't stick it in your ass. Well, I mean, whatever works for you. We're not here to kink shame. We'll kink question. So, hug dispenser, does that help any? I hope it does. So yeah, don't give up on it. Don't quit. Keep working at it. And you know what? If you fuck up, good. You're going to learn from it. Then that means that your next shot at it, you have a better chance of getting it right. Be that, you know, for a client or how you like it better. You have a better chance of getting it that way than if, you know, than if you give up, obviously. Music helps me to escape the expressor. Recognize signs and stop using alcohol and tobacco. I got used to alcohol or tobacco to escape my feelings. Alcohol, I can relate to that one as well. actually, because I worked in the nightclub, so I was around alcohol, and I was also raised by an alcoholic, so, you know, I was predestined for it. But yeah, I lived at the bottom of a bottle for, God, 20 years. And, you know, I did that to escape everything. That was my escapism, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't have tobacco, but I still have nicotine. But again, that's part of the dopamine seeking, right? Those are my vices: nicotine and caffeine. Frustration is seeping through confusion in the life path. I am aware of the perfectionism. Perfectionism? You don't need to tell me about that one. People to go to for help and guidance. I can absolutely give you support, and I can give you an outside perspective on, you know, getting frustrated at doing your hobbies and feeling like you're never gonna get anywhere, or, you know, you're never gonna accomplish anything with it. Believe me, I understand that far too well, right? Shoes can fucking tell you straight up how many times I deal with that. Mountains, Pepsi, and vape. Yep. Alcohol to escape your feelings, pain, and grief. That's what I did. Now I'm dealing with it in therapy, right? I can't. I lost count. Yeah. Looks at the rest system. It takes a lot of fuck ups to become fucking practically perfect. It's true. It's totally true. I was in a bad place yesterday. I just wanted to sleep for 12 hours and it got much better. Apparently, I was in sleep debt. That happens too. Hey, Annie. Hey-o. Gotta go get ready to phone store. Catch you later in Discord. Yeah, you bet, Siege. Happy Saturday to you, since it's Saturday there now. But yeah, you are, and this goes to, tickle, tickle, tickle. This goes to absolutely everybody. But you're totally not alone in your frustrations or any of that shit that you're feeling. You are not fucking alone at all in any way. Pretty much everybody here can give you a story similar based on their own experience that is probably comparable to something that you are fucking going through, you know. I love all noodles. True. It's still one of Jason's favorite foods. This song always makes me kind of want to fucking groove out. Hey. Anyway. Part of me was like, I digress, and then I'm just like, nope, I'm just grooving out. I don't give a shit. We're back on spicy Asian nudes. Over and a half. I'm glad to finally know. That's right. I did catch that message. I didn't get a chance to properly read it because I was setting up for the stream, but I'm going to go back and double check it. It's a bomb track. Yeah, it is. Demon Stream Radio is what we're listening to today. Why? Because that's what was set up on my Spotify. So I'm just like, fuck it, we'll use this. Popping in while boxing life. How are y'all doing? You're while boxing life. Unboxing life. Okay, cool. Because I literally pictured you with a pair of boxing gloves like this and, you know, ready to fucking duke it out. A bomb track, you say? Kabong. I want to make the joke that the last semester I nearly cried in the professor's office because he acknowledged my frustrations and he knows a lot about photography, so I might end up crying in his office now. He knows how much I love photography and he can help me with improving my skills and easing my perfection standards. That's good. That is good. Like, chronic perfectionism, yes, I understand that so well, right? I started telling you, Dip. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. Yeah, Steam Stream Radio, 100%. Yeah, if you get the playlist that I'm listening to right now was compiled by J13. For the greater part, I helped contribute some tracks to it. But, yeah, Jay put together Demon Stream Radio. It's all non-copyright stuff, so if you want to use it for your streams or just shit to listen to and vibe out to. There's the link for it. Please grab yourself a copy of that playlist I usually listen to during the streams. Yeah, it's a good one. You self-promoting whore. Speaking of self-promoting whores, draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rar. I'm the whore in that case. Rar. That's all I got to say about that. And, of course, we got to hit that button right there. Chicken nugget. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, see? See? Look, I add music to it. Anyway, the chronic perfectionism, I get that. Gonna pack my laptop away so I don't keep thinking about this and maybe go to sleep. Good night, folks, and thank you for accompanying during tough feelings. Hey, you are more than welcome. 100%. We always got your back here. Have yourself a good rest, okay? And come back to the project with a fresh perspective. And if you can go and see your teacher for more support, then perfect, even better. Wow, 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 wow. A little bit of Swarm. So, anyway, I'll have to go eat my sub. You're 18 plus. And watch TV with the kids. Talk to you later. You betcha. We will see you later on. True copy. I've got 2 lightsabers. Perfect. Lucky Dan. Haha. But since Hug Dispenser brought it up, the chronic perfectionism, yeah, I'd love to say give me a 1 in chat if you're a chronic perfectionist with all of your projects, but I already know that you guys all are. So there's that. Yeah. That's something that, yeah, of course. That's something that I struggle with a lot. One anyway, yeah. Have at it. If you want to share that, feel free. But yeah, that's something, I don't think I'm terrible with that. How about the fact that you're a video game completionist?
The thoughts intrusive are just bees buzzing to stay alive.
How about that? How's that for your comparison?
My mind and I struggle to think with my thoughts in a bind and I push to the brink of insanity.
I mean, I think that's your form of, I know, right? I think that would, that's wanting all the bullshit. That there's that, and it's, I think it's perfectionism because you want that perfect score, right? That's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's how I'm comparing it. To the point of frustration beyond. Oh yeah, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. I absolutely will. That I agree. Like, I agree. I will admit. I will 100% admit that I am my own worst enemy when it comes to that. Right? Like, for example, the Revenge album. How many times did I second guess myself when I'm sure it would have been done, it would have been fine, I could have released it and just let it fucking go. But no, I had to tinker fuck with it. I had to fix it until it was broke. Right? If I would have carried on tweaking shit, I would have fixed it until it was broke. Don't mind me just trying something. Okay. Being an overachiever, I do an area of perfection. See, that's what I think. That's how I'm comparing it. In my mind, that's where it makes the most sense, right? Because you're going for that 100%. You're a completionist. You're trying to complete it. You're trying to get the perfect score, as it were, right? I think that's comparable to perfectionism. I don't think I'm Perfectionist. I definitely have self-esteem issues with the creative stuff, but I still like it even with mistakes, which is great. I don't have to for every game I play. That's true as well. Fuck, I'm going down. Oh, Jamie's gonna whoop your ass. Uh-oh. Oh no! Taken down by Jamie! The demon goes kaboom. Oh, you even put a bet on that one. Ooh. It's a way to keep my interest in it. You know what? That's fair. That's totally fair. I think I did that for most of the GTA games. I think, anyway. I think it's over. You just spanked me and called me Jennifer. Well, there's that. I 100% did Starfield and haven't touched it since. Yeah, I was looking at it on my list the other day, and I was thinking about it, but then I'm like, hey, Fallout. You're redeeming a Posy Talk. We just went over this. The fact that I don't have any, and that nobody has contributed any Posy Talks. I missed that, Taco. You did a fucking amazing job on that, speaking of which. I refunded. Well, thanks. Like I said, I brought the Posy Talk back. Keep yammering, I got this. Oh, is Jay going to do a Posy Talk? No, go ahead. Go ahead. Like I was saying, I brought back the Posy Talk in the hopes that people would submit more Posy Talks to give to other people, right? As a way of not just making me come up with them on the spot, right? Because especially going through burnout as hard as I have in the last year, it's become more and more difficult for me to be able to, like, come up with something like that without having to recycle the same things over and over. And thank you, boss. That's how you do it. Fill out that form right there. Is there still the downtime? Yeah, it's just down to 24 hours. Actually, you know what, Choost? Why don't we just fucking remove that for now? I'm sure we can remove that. We can't break it down lower than that, unfortunately. If I remember right, I'll look though. Okay, thanks. Holy shit, Liz, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to your happy Friday. I hope it's a happy Friday. Or Saturday if you live down under. All them Aussies out there going, no, it's not Friday, asshole. Proud of you for realizing that you were struggling hard and working to make things better. I like that. Jamie, is that what we're doing? We're just doing quick one-line impromptu Posy Talks for everybody right now? Is that what we're doing? I come from the land down under. To go post a Posy Taco every day. Hey, you know what? That's what the reminder room in the Discord is for. You can set a reminder for in 24 hours. Remind me to make a Posy Talk. Just saying. This is why we have those things in the Discord that even I forget about. We packed it with so much helpful shit that even I forget about it. Doing okay, I had an issue with taxes, got it sorted. Instead of owing $7,000, we're actually getting some money back. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, can't go below a day. Okay, so there is a 24-hour timer. Wanted to beat the Demon Daddy with the Posy Talk. That's fine. You just got to be careful. Demon Daddy bites back, I'm just saying. Yeah, one more thing to add to my little reminder here. Whoop. Oh, hey, It's already on my list. Look at that. Cookies for everybody, by the way. Get yourself a cookie. Num num num. Stressful until I got it sorted. Yeah, no shit. Taxes always can be stressful. And especially depending on what country you live in, right? I'm pretty sure that taxes down in the States can be far more stressful, in my experience, than up here in Canada. This was the first time I can feel myself shifting from a good episode to a darker one. So far, I'm able to pace myself and not go fast in a dark room. I'm kind of proud. I'm very proud of you for that. And a Road Toads. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You forgot the deductions. Oh, hey, shit. Road Toads, by the way, thanks for all the tags in all the videos you've been doing lately. I appreciate that, buddy. DM sent. All right, cool. We always get a large refund every year, and it's always stressful as hell. Just got home from work. Well, welcome home. Okay, your honest opinion. Good. I haven't seen it up here. I don't know if we can get it up here, but that Dr. Pepper and coconut, creamy coconut, or whatever the fuck that was. Give me your honest opinion on that, because I saw you hold up that bottle, and I was like, you've got to be shitting me. Like, Dr. Pepper and coconut, just, to me, in my mind, that just goes, no, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah, Road Toads did a taste test on TikTok of, it's so good. Really? I can't, like, in my mind, I cannot make those two work. I just can't. Right? But I watched him. He like took a drink out of it and kind of gave it a minute. I get shit back from Alberta, just federal. Yeah, federal is where I get it all. I don't like coconut, so there's that. That's fair. Okay, so I do believe. Okay. All right. We're gonna snooze this one for a minute here. I like that he tagged me too. Hey, nice. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all my non-binary neurodivergent squirrels, it is now time for your dopamine dedication, brought to you by the Demon 13, your demon daddy, J13. Yeah, and apparently we both did. All right, ready? Here we go. This is a Plazi Taco for all those who live with depression. Despite what your fuckface of a head will tell you, you need people, and those people need you. Isolation is not the solution. People like you, not to mention you are not alone. There are many like you. And the more you get together, the weaker that depression becomes. Remember, no one walks through the dark alone. Keep punching through. You may not get to the light right away, but you will make your way out of the dark. Big shout out. Oh, thank you, Jamie, for that. And thanks, Jay. Isolation is key is what I got from that. No. Can I tase it with my taser on a stick? Isolation is not key. Isolation is the opposite, even if that is what your first instinct is. I also just heard yes. You're not the only one who can take an 8-minute drive and has a key to somebody's house. I'm just saying. But RSD is a bitch. That's right, and RSD can be fucking gang assaulted by numerous people. I have more stairs. It's true. It just means I'll get there slower. But it doesn't mean that I won't get there. Rocks can also be keys too. That's right, if you strike them hard enough. Better bring donuts. And the donut mill is right there. I mean, sure I'll whoop your ass, but I'll give you a donut afterwards. It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever did this. We did this in the club. Why? Because it was a terrible thing to do and it was a terrible environment, but that's who we were. Have you ever given somebody a hard whack on the ass and then gave it a rub afterwards? So it's like you got the whap rub. Need both donuts. One to sit on, one to eat. That's fair. One of the main topics in my session with the psychiatrist is isolation. We did not get to that part in mine. The part, like, this one started with, because I only had an hour, and I've got 40 years worth of trauma to work on. This one was just kind of like the setting the stage for the most part. On the receiving end. My sensational loneliness, which is semi-permanent. That's fair. Coming here when I'm feeling sad or depressed. If your life as well as other streams always cheers me up, even if it's just a high. That's fair. I mean, I do the same, right? I'll stop in on other people's streams if I'm feeling the need. Or because we do have a lot of people typically in a voice chat. Then, you know, if I have the need, then yeah, I will absolutely jump in. And even if it's just pop in and sit there quietly while I'm working on something, it's still that parallel play or that other people presence or whatever. Right? Like there have been times where I'm not in the right mindset and I will go into a VC. I will not say a word, but you know, if I can't, then you know, people know that I'm there for the other people presence, right? I need people around me. And I'm sure that's 100% relatable, right? Like I understand that. I'm pretty sure everybody else in here understands that too. That we can barely stand our own selves and the brain can't compute that someone that does want to spend time with us. Okay, this is the most wonderful thing that I heard yesterday. Actually, Jasa, are you accessible or are you busy? I can't do it. It's fine, don't worry about it. The most wonderful thing that I heard yesterday was after I'd explained to Jasa that my wife is going down to visit my sister for the weekend, right? So I have to take her down tonight, and then I have to go and pick her up at like 10:30 in the morning on Sunday, which fuck all the way off, but I have to do it. So it's just going to be Jason and I for the weekend, right? And we love doing that because there's like very little pressure. We just do our own things, or we do our stuff together, or whatever, right? There's very little pressure. But she came up to me yesterday and said that she wanted to have like some daddy-daughter time, right? So we're planning for her to do something tomorrow. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but you know, I told her, yeah, we can 100% do that, right? But that was like my big happy thing yesterday, partly because Jasa, being the most important person in my world, right, but came to me and said that she wanted to, you know, to have daddy-daughter time. Of course, that was the best thing that I could possibly hear. Even if I'm going through a period of not being able to understand or process that anybody would want to be around me, right? To hear that from the most important person in my life, oh yeah, big happy moment for me. That was like the greatest fucking thing right then. Barely want to spend time. I barely want to spend time with me, but I'm more happy to spend however long it is with everybody here. And we're, you know, same for everybody. We're 100% happy to have you guys here. Even more awesome to have child parent time. No pressure, can do my own thing. Yeah. Like, and, you know, for the greater part, Jason and I will just kind of like play our games or do whatever. And, you know, pop in and you know, bug each other, you know, make little jokes and pick on each other every now and again, or, you know, check to make sure that she's not eating all of the popcorn in the house, or, you know, shit like that. I was thinking to see wrestling this evening. Nice. Wednesday is our mummy son time. Pick up Alex from school and just spend time together. Have a scouts, slush and popsicle before heading home. Nice. Nice. Where was it? Sorry, I just had a thought that... Okay, yeah. more awesome to have child parent time. Yes, and especially right now when in my therapy, in, you know, my childhood trauma that I'm having to face and go through right now, that I never got a lot of that. I never felt that I got a lot of that. Not that I remember, right? Because a lot of my childhood is very blank. But to not have a whole lot of that for myself, but then have my child want to have that, right? That to me means so much more, right? Could it be that I'm having to go through this in the therapy right now? Maybe it is. My go-to is disappear off face of the earth, ignore everybody, sit in the dark by myself, listen to sad bastard music. I will force myself to socialize because other people light is still light. Yeah, 100%. Couldn't have much of that as a kid because so many, but I get it. But it's fun to give that to Alex. Yeah. Have you been rummaging in my mind? I'm not sure which good sir you're addressing, but I mean, there are a couple of statements that are highly applicable here. However, me, my mother reminded me that I had daddy daughter time. I wish I had more in my teens. He'd play with me without asking. You be the good sir. I try every now and again. I tend to try and shy away from sir, because that's my dad. But yeah. So, and part of me wants to apologize for defaulting back to the therapy thing, but on the other hand, no, I'm not going to apologize for it because that's an experience that I feel like kind of needs to be shared, and it's something that I think a lot of us can benefit from. So anyway, I see the ad break thing is coming up, and you know what, instead of that, what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here. So I want to thank all of you for hanging out today. As always, I appreciate you guys more than you know. I will see all of you guys in the Discord. But in the meantime, don't forget to drink your water, to take your meds, and to be kind to yourself. I know that one is the hardest one, is being kind to yourself, especially for me right now, because, well, therapy and all of the brain shit, and yeah. Since it was frowned upon. And that was something that my therapist and I talked about, rather, was the fact that it was so frowned upon and whatnot. But much love to everybody here. I thought because mom couldn't. It's fair. If you guys wish to continue the conversation, hit me up in the DMs. But for now, we're going to go say hi again to our good friend Tiamara, because she's on, and well, I mean, we just love our good artist friends, which reminds me. Boom. Shout out to our artists. But anyway, like I said, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. Let's go say hi to Tiamara, and I will see you guys back here on Sunday. If I don't see you in the Discord, have an amazing fucking weekend. I love all of you, and ciao for now.